Tucked away from the hustle and bustle of big city life, Renfro Valley, Kentucky lies snugly in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. Each year, tens of thousands of visitors from every point on the compass find their way to this little community.
Renfro Valley is unique in that it still has its flavor that it started with, I think. There are a lot of entertainment venues out there today that, of course, we are in competition with that have good entertainment. I think that we have top-notch entertainment, and also it still held that charm that it started with many years ago, and I think that people still feel that sense of uniqueness and small-town feel, the welcomeness. In Renfro Valley, when you come here, it feels like coming home. I hear that time and time again from our guests, and I think that's true, and I think that's one of the things that sets it apart.
My first experience with Renfro was hearing John Lair on the radio. And I think most of it was on Saturday nights when we'd hear John Lair.
Howdy folks, howdy, come right on in. We're waiting for you down here in the old Renfro Valley Barn. We welcome you to the Renfro Valley Barn Dance, so come right on in. Let's all have a big time tonight.
But I would tiptoe up and look into that radio and listen to the Renfro Valley Barn Dance and then later to the Renfro Valley Gathering. And of course, I was singing then. I could sing from the time I can remember, or thought I could. And I'd tell my mom, I'd say, "Oh, Mama, if I could just get to Renfro Valley." And she'd say, "You will, son, you will."
I've seen a lot of changes in Renfro Valley over its 68 years. But right here in this old barn, when I sat here and look out across the aisles, I see very little change in here or outside. So the things that's built up around it has gone forward, but this old barn has stayed mainly a stage for entertainment. When you come here, you may not recognize, if you're coming here for the first time, you may not recognize anyone on stage, but you will go away entertained. That was the idea in the beginning, and that has been the important thing all along the line.
Renfro Valley is so proud to be able to offer shows 7 days a week here, and we have a wide variety of shows that you can see. In fact, they offer things like bluegrass music, old-time music, gospel music, traditional and classic country, even some of today's country. Some of those shows that we have to offer is the show that started it all right here in the Old Barn Theater, the Renfro Valley Barn Dance. In addition to that, we have lots of other shows like the Mountain Gospel Jubilee, the Classic Country Show, the Jamboree, which has a wonderful tribute to our veterans at the end of that show. We also have a 1939 barn dance where we dress in the 1939 attire and do the music a whole lot like it was the very first night when John Lair opened the Old Barn Theater.
Where the ivy walks are black as soot.
One of the best things about the Renfro Valley shows is that we try to do a lot of things that the people request us to do. If they want to hear a bluegrass number, then we've put a little bluegrass in the show. If they want to hear an old George Jones or Tammy Wynette or Loretta Lynn song, we try to add that in too. That's one of the unique things about Renfro Valley, is not only can we do a wide variety of music, but we can also do the things that the people actually want.
And next to me, my soon-to-be.
We have an autograph session every night after the show over in the Country Music Store. And the folks that are here at our shows come over there and meet and greet with us and have us sign their book. But they also tell us what they like about the show and what they don't like about the show. And we try to listen to our guests that come here to Renfro Valley. And we think that that's one of the reasons that people come back.
We offer here in Renfro Valley a headliner concert series, and what we do with that is we have our staple shows that have always been here. I often say, see the show that started it all, the Renfro Valley Barn Dance. That's our staple show. That's what started it all. And those are our core makeup of what Renfro Valley is all about, is the Renfro Valley shows. And that is in fact another thing that makes us unique and sets us apart. But we do offer a headliner concert series, and those are the guests that come in to join us at Renfro Valley. And you're gonna see anybody here from George Jones to Gene Watson to Loretta Lynn. We love to offer the country greats that have had a tremendous career in the music industry. And you're also going to see some of the top names in bluegrass, some of the top names in gospel. And we like to blend all of that together, sticking with what our roots at Renfro Valley is based on. We bring headliners in to complement our staple shows.